What's up, everyone? We're back with another episode of Top Shot Shot Clock. My name is Chris Heller. My guest today, Naveen Ganglani. What's up, dude? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, bro. Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to this.
I should have said, how are you doing tonight? Because let everyone know where you are joining us from.
I'm calling from Manila, Philippines, where it's currently about 11:40 p.m. But, the night is young.
11:40 p.m. and where I am here in Costa Rica, it is 9:40 a.m. So I'm starting my day, you're finishing your day, and here we are hanging out together nonetheless. And
right, yeah.
How are you involved with the Top Shot world?
Wow. So one of the things we try to do is build a community here. And is it 24 seconds on already, by the way, or I could kind of go on about it?
We haven't started the game yet. This is still just
all right. Okay.
Saying hello.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let loose first.
Who's the we that you were speaking of? We didn't mention your brand yet.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself first. So I am a national reporter from the country I'm from, the Philippines. I write and I host podcasts, and I do video projects for a publication called Rappler, which is one of the top publications here in the Philippines. I cover sports. I've been covering the NBA since around 2013, 2014. If you check out my Instagram account, that's at BynavsG. You can see some of the interviews I've been doing with NBA players post game. I write columns. Like I said, I host podcasts. I have a podcast called At the Buzzer. We're about 20 episodes in now. And then about Top Shot, I got to Top Shot sometime around January when it was suggested to me by a friend. And when I was like enamored by it when I saw someone in social media mention that they sold a Tyler Hero jumper for like $10 profit. So I'm like, okay, what's that?
Right.
But I found that so interesting. So that's how I got into Top Shot. And then recently, together with some friends from Asia, we started a passion project, something for fun to do when we're not doing our daily jobs, called the Asian Mint. So we're kind of like a content not company, like a content passion project, like I mentioned. And so we also do data analysis. We do some fun content. Like our first video was 5 moments we cannot wait to see an NBA Top Shot. So that's a little bit different from the norm of what Top Shot content you see right now on the internet. But we also do like pack opening videos. We also do interviews like you on Top Shot today. We were able to talk to the very intelligent Miss Jen Soto, who gave some great Top Shot advice, with her collection, with her style, what she likes to do. So we're kind of like I guess I can say we're providing Top Shot content and putting an Asian minty twist to it, relatively speaking. So we're trying to like put our personalities into it, have fun with it, not take it too seriously. And at the same time, one of our goals is to build community. So we started with like a community in Manila. Then we started expanding to other people in the Philippines, talking about Top Shot every day, sending updates, giving ideas, maybe like exchanging tips, whatnot. And slowly by slowly, the communities, most of our group chats are on Facebook, but we're also active in like Twitter and Instagram, YouTube. But we're starting to add like people from all over the globe, from the United States. So we're trying to like play our part also in terms of like seeing where we fit in this new, amazing, incredible, unpredictable world of Top Shot, which many of us are excited about, but maybe not completely know yet where it's heading. So we're trying to like put our stamp in that building blocks of Top Shot from our side of the globe.
Awesome. Very. You're gonna have to keep your answers shorter when we start playing the game.
Yeah. So I decided to like empty the clip out of long answers.
Get it out.
Just so that when we get to the game, I'm like, bam, bam, bam. Let's go.
You're ready. It's self fatigue, right? You tired yourself out already, so now you have to get the ball out quickly. So
exactly.
You know how Top Shot Shot Clock works. So are you ready to get to it and get to your 24 questions?
Absolutely, man. I got that mental clock in my head, like the 24-second shot. I used to actually play basketball too, so I always have like the clock in my head. So,
all right.
Yeah, for sure.
You're a pro. You're setting the standard high here. So let's see how you do. Okay, 24 seconds on the clock for my guy Naveen from the Asian Mint. Why the name, the Asian Mint? Why did you go so geo-targeted?
Because we wanted to put our stamp as Asians and how we see Top Shot from our side of the world, given our perspective. And also, honestly, the name Asian Mint just sounds really cool.
Good answer. All things being equal, do you prefer a jersey number moment or a serial number one moment?
Serial number one. I've always wanted to be number one, whatever I did in my life.
What is your favorite NFT project outside of Top Shot?
Ooh, I'm probably gonna have to say the UFC one that they have coming up. Can I say that?
Well, it's not out yet. I understand the anticipation.
Yeah.
I think we're all eagerly hoping that we get into that beta. Give me another one.
Well, honestly, Top Shot's the only NFT I'm doing right now, but I have a feeling that's gonna change, especially with the NFL and UFC and what they have coming out. I'm not into tops though. I'm not really about the whole tops lifestyle right now.
Agreed. I haven't even checked that out. But yeah, it's very easy to get sucked into the NFT hole once you're in the Top Shot world. When you were a little kid growing up, what did you want to be when you were an adult?
I wanted to be a basketball player, I think, and then I wanted to be a president, and then an astronaut, and then I always wanted to be a writer, though. That I always knew, and I am still a writer now, so that's what's stuck on the wall.
So you fulfilled one of those 20 things.
Yeah. My mom used to tell me all the time, collect and select. So I just kind of collected ambitions and selected one.
All right, nice. Collect and select. I haven't heard that one. So you are a Miami Heat fan. How many titles should the LeBron, the Heatles, how many titles should they have won?
3.
So where did they go wrong?
2011 against the Dallas Mavericks. They had a series on the wraps. I will never forget it. Most painful moment as a sports fan. Can I say it real quick? They were up 1-0, about to go up 2-0. Then they went up 2-1 and they choked it away. And LeBron couldn't guard JJ Barea, couldn't attack him. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
But then they probably should not have won in 2013, right?
No. I disagree with that. I think that was a fair victory. I mean, teams choke and the Spurs choke those last moments. And that was a team that won 27 straight the regular season. That's true. They were pretty good. Let's
say you're in charge of Top Shot for the day. What is one thing that you would just change immediately?
Oh, wow. That's a tough one. Okay. I would maybe have some moments where everyone can do a free auction on the website. Like a live auction bidding. Do I make sense with the answer? You have 30 minutes to just bid, and then the winner gets eventually. I think that would be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I think bidding is coming at some point down the line in the next couple of years, but I haven't heard it described in a way, like a subdivision of subset of bidding where it would just be, all right, for the next X number of minutes. That could be a very interesting tool.
That would be cool if it was a surprise. Then you have 30 minutes just to bid and it's like a series one, that would be fun.
Right. If you could give a TED talk on any one subject, what would it be?
Ooh, any one subject. Probably NBA. Just because, I would say NBA.
Who is the best player to ever play at De La Salle University in Manila?
That's a good one. I'm going to go with my guy, Ren Ritualo, because he won 4 championships with the De La Salle University Green Archers, and also his jersey hangs retired, and for good reason. Championships are championships.
Did he go on to play professionally?
Yes, he did also. I think he had a pretty long career, maybe around 10 years as a pro. Yeah.
Nice. How does NBA Top Shot fail?
How does NBA Top Shot fail? If it's not marketed enough and they don't take advantage of this head start they've been given, because I think it's a matter of when, not if, other NFTs catch up.
What is a piece of advice that has always just stuck with you? Obviously, collect and select is one you already dropped on us. You got another one.
Piece of advice. If you want it, go for it.
If I were visiting you in the Philippines tomorrow, knowing that I've never been there, where would you take me?
Boracay.
What is that?
It is the pride and joy of the Philippines throughout probably the last decades in terms of island living and just seeing Earth in its natural beauty.
What would you eat for your last meal?
Wow, a really good steak.
Okay.
A really good steak, yeah.
Quality meat in the Philippines, in Manila?
If you know where to get it.
Right. What is a Top Shot regret that you have, something that you could have done differently looking back?
Buying during the peak in February, at the end of February. Sorry?
Not doing that.
No, I did buy some moments when they were really expensive. So the price dropped
Yeah. So buying not at the top of the market. Yeah.
Yeah, buying high instead of selling high. Yeah, that's not good.
Sure. What is a real life regret that you have looking back?
I try to live without any regrets.
Okay. And what is your dream vacation if you could go anywhere in the world?
I'm gonna travel back in time. Does that count? Could that count as a dream vacation? I would.
That is a nice spin. And all right, let's roll with that. Let's say that is your answer. When would you travel to?
Wow, I've always been fascinated by history, so I would probably go back to a time of like great wars and whatnot. I would try to see how life were in the 40s for people during World War II. I'm just like curious how everyone's lives were. I mean, obviously, I'd be putting myself in danger, but it's just my like curiosity, I try to be safe though. I like try to hide somewhere.
Right. You know what's coming. If you're a history buff, like where not to be for
yeah. Exactly.
A big talking point about the future of Top Shot is, wait until China gets involved, for example.
Right.
Like, well, what is the real deal in your part of the world? Like, you have an active account, obviously involved. What's the real story? Are people able to get in at will? Is that just a talking point that doesn't really exist? What's the real deal there?
I think people are able to get in at will. There are so many new users from this side of the world. I feel weekly everyone like joins. So I think that it's slowly going to happen. You just have to be patient.
Let's say you're playing in a game 7, the biggest game of your life, and you're in the locker room getting ready to come out to the court. What song are you listening to get pumped up and ready for that game?
Ooh, there's a song called Wicked Ones. I think a singer named Dorothy. I'd have to double check, but that's a pretty good song. You guys should check that out.
What genre of music is that?
It's kind of rock-ish, It's like hype, but kind of rock-ish. And I think it starts with like the line, "This right here ain't for the faint of heart," and it just kind of sets the tone.
Gets you going.
Yeah.
1 year from today, what does the Asian Mint look like in your vision?
A place where people feel like they can get valuable and accurate information about NBA Top Shot. A place where they can go for fun content. A place where they feel like they can meet more people in the positive Top Shot community.
What are you great at?
Being myself and staying true to that.
All right. Good answer. Who is a content creator in the Top Shot space that is a can't miss for you? You have to consume anything they put out.
Booster Pack Reveal. I love that guy. He does everything really great, well researched, meticulous, and he's also just a nice guy, man. Really good guy.
He does put out some good content. We featured him on TopShotToday.com a number of times. Mm-hmm. You're going on a big road trip, and there are 3 spots in the car with you, and you have to fill that car with Top Shot personalities, characters, collectors, whomever. Who are you taking with you?
Oh, I'm taking my fiance with me for sure because she's into Top Shot and she's also my best friend.
All right.
And then I'd probably take Roham just because I want to learn more about Top Shot.
Yeah.
And then, wow, this is a tough one. I'd probably take Usman, community manager, if I pronounce his name right. He seems like such a down-to-earth guy. I'd love to hang out with him.
Totally. We're trying to get both of those guys on this show. Who knows? Maybe your fiance will come on here one day too. She's a Top Shot collector extraordinaire.
For sure. Yeah.
If you had to move out of the Philippines permanently, where would you choose to live?
Ooh, probably Norway.
Why?
I'm not sure. I think I have a fantasy of trying to be a Viking, although that's probably impossible at this point. I feel like it would be cool to live in a cabin, in the snowy mountains. Might be difficult, but...
Have you been there before or no?
No, so it's like a pipe dream fantasy right now.
Maybe when you travel back in time, you can go back and be a Viking then. That you can kind of hit those two up at once.
I would. Yeah, I'm into Norse mythology and all of that, so why not?
Let's say you have $10,000 right now to buy one moment. What are you getting?
Right. Probably something LeBron. If I'm thinking from my mind, but if I'm speaking from my heart, I'd probably get a Jimmy Butler moment or two.
Nice, Miami Heat fan showing through. And here's your final question. And you alluded to this in the opening, that you did a video about 5 moments that you wish you could see on NBA Top Shot. So the question is, what is one moment in NBA history that you want to see on the platform?
Wow. Actually, it's pretty easy now that I think about it. Jordan 1998 Game 6 against the Utah Jazz.
His final, the Brian Russell shot.
Yeah, the game winner. That was just like, MJ's my GOAT. So I'm going to have to go with that.
Of course. You're not the first to answer that to this question. Anyway, you killed it, knocked it out. I don't think you went over 24 seconds even once, other than my little follow-ups, which doesn't even count. So your inner clock worked. Where can people find the Asian Mint? You guys are all over the place, so let's knock it out.
Yeah. So just search the Asian Mint on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. You'll see the logo that we put up there. It's blue and light green. Can't miss it. And if I can plug myself too, you can follow me at Naveen Ganglani on Twitter. And like I mentioned earlier, at BuyKnivesG on Instagram. If you want to check out my Top Shot moments, Navs Ganglani, that's my Top Shot username.
Awesome. Naveen Ganglani, thanks, man. I appreciate you checking in. Now go get some rest. It's midnight there, and sleep is very important. I'm sure it is important there, just like it is here. So get to bed. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, though. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. This was so fun.
And thanks to everybody for watching another episode of Top Shot Shot Clock, presented by Top Shot today. And we will see you next time. Thanks.